What's going on, blue chips? Sorry, a little bit of a hectic morning so far. Just had to clean up some soda that my son decided to spill everywhere. See what we got here. Constantine, what's going on, man? I never did message you back. Pave your path. Let's get to it. Alrighty, I think I was on the wrong chart there for a second. I haven't updated all of those yet. What's up, marketing? How you doing? Yeah, Constantine, your comment about the 112, you were saying the commissions might be cheaper. I didn't quite understand how they would be cheaper, because if you're 3 separate entries, and then if you scale out, now you're talking at least 5 tickets. So I'm not sure how the commissions would be cheaper that way, when with the single entry method, it's literally just 1 in, 1 out. I get that you can make more, and in the future, I do plan I'm going to be trying to get 2 to 1 on most of these trades. I'm keeping track of if 2 to 1 would work on pretty much all of these trades. And then I'm also going to look into the possibility of, when we hit 2 to 1, maybe taking like 75%, 90%, or maybe just 50%, and then put the rest, like put a stop at break even on the rest of those shares. Just seeing if we can get some continuation. Because throughout some back testing last night, there was some stocks that I got into that were just like super extended. Like say Twitter here at 24, like the 2420 area, and it extended all the way up to like 26, right? So it was like super extended. I got the win, but there was so much more room for that thing to come down. But doing the single entry, single exit, I wasn't able to capture all of that. So just one of those things where we're going to kind of keep tabs on all of it as we go and see what's going on. Ponzi, what's up, man? Marketing, I think I already said hi to you. Thomas, what's going on? So, but yeah, Constantine, I would love to hear your idea on what was going on with that. I just happened to be driving when I read your comment. So, Mr. Gifford, what's going on? I posted a picture in this was actually from Kevin. He posted it in ISW, but I posted it here, and I was like, hey, did you guys get your stimulus money yet? But then if you take a look a little bit lower, it was kind of funny. It's just a joke, obviously. It's a picture that's floating around Reddit and whatnot. So I have Devin actually had his eye on Twitter this morning, as well as Oxy. Those are 2 that we would very well be interested in as well. I think today could be a day where we get a lot of trades. We have an interesting spot with the SPY, and we'll see what happens, because a lot of these stocks are right near its high of day from yesterday, so they're all going to look very appealing to us, and we'll see what happens. And I am like cold. They got the back door open because they're playing outside. But definitely Oxy, TWTR, just the 2 I'm going to have up. See if they maybe rip here at the open. And then after that, we're just going to be using the scanners. Oh, my head was blocking the joke. Crap. All right, hold on one sec. Got 40 seconds here. There you go. So I was like, did you guys get your stimulus money yet? But then, yeah, if you look a little bit lower. Thank you, Thomas, for the heads up there. It is a pretty funny joke. My mom said what? How am I late? You want your boots off? Boots. He doesn't want it anymore. He's asking to take everything off. He must not want to be outside anymore. Well, you can go outside and play, but right now, bud, he doesn't want to be outside. Mommy and Daddy are working. Well, you're going to have to... Can you please go ask Mommy? The bell just rang. Daddy's going to get some work in, and then we'll play a little bit later.
Okay, I can't play with you. You can go play by yourself. It's okay. I know it's Mommy's half day. I just had a huge job to do today.
So Oxy tried to go there. Twitter went the complete opposite way.
So we'll have all afternoon.
The thing just dumped. PE, OKE. And there's a dump from Oxy, so we didn't really get any kind of extension there that we were looking for. Did the SPY just dump? Yeah, it looks like it did at the open. That's kind of why. Alright, so we're not quite getting what we wanted it to do. That LK is still all the way down there. I didn't even check any of my stocks this morning. I don't see CCL's trying to come back up. HUYA. This was up on the scanner there for a second. Excuse me. See if we can get up there through 1850 and make a little bit of a run. A DCP here. Really not any range. Might have to start looking on the other side of things here if the SPY is not really cooperating this morning. Oh, it's coming back up. A little bit of a slower start. Not something we're used to. Man, I got the chills. Got the shakes. Shivering. Still just kind of scrolling through charts here. I know you guys can't see that. CEI, I don't think we can't play CEI. Yeah, things halted to the upside. DCP. See if we can get a rip here out of DCP. Make that our main watch here. I've only been using 2 charts now. I'd like to see a rip all the way up here to 550. Etsy. Alright, so we got Etsy. What was the oh, we can't NVTA. Let's just check that one real quick. Oh, that one actually looks pretty nice too. Might be trying Etsy here if we can get this 37 pop. Actually, it can halt here at 37.39. Dang, there it is. Is this thing actually going to halt? I really wanted Etsy there, but I didn't want it. I wanted the extension through 37, and there was no way it was going to give it to us there. NVTA, I was looking for 1350. Almost got there. 1340, 1339. Yeah, of course we missed Etsy. Look at that. That would have been a quick winner. I don't know. It's just, especially with this strategy, I feel like getting into something at a halt is just never going to work. Because if it comes out of the halt, it could just stop you out right away, and you get some slippage. Go with LB. Give me one more little push here. 64. See if we can get up through that. Still have NVTA up as well. Man. Everything got to be quick with everything today. Nothing's really holding. Everything's... Oh, this is pretty whippy. A little pissy with Etsy. If there was no signs of a halt there, we would have took that trade. I think that one kind of scared us away. And now we missed LB, trying to be a little greedy, I guess. I just didn't like that we were still so close to that resistance area. Just not really getting the extension through those resistance areas. That would have been another winner there. Little gun shy this morning, apparently. And as you can hear, the kids have been a handful this morning. Probably doesn't help that it's Donut Friday. We've been doing donuts on Fridays in the morning. So they're probably got a little sugar rush going. It doesn't help when we're both trying to work. I feel like if this can go up through 8 here on OMI, it might be something we're interested in. Everything's coming back down now, it looks like. It was like nothing really gave us that quick pop through the previous resistance that we like. Everything kind of just like poked its head through it and then just went right back down. Looks like it might have been because of the SPY. The SPY is very whippy right now, just chopping back and forth. Like MVTA did it. Obviously would have been a winner. Etsy did it. They all just literally went through that high day from yesterday and came right back down. They were all fake outs where we were looking for those extensions through. Here we go with Ami. See if we can get this pop through 8. 810 would be beautiful. We would try the double top here if we get the opportunity. And it got shoved right back down. Etsy's actually trying to go back high of day. So is the SPY. I think it's clearly kind of trading with. Let's see what our pre-market guys did. Oxy never did anything. Twitter kind of chopping around just like the SPY. ATHX is on top of the scanner right now, making a pretty decent move, but we have no shares to play there. Still have OMI up here, as you can see if you're watching. If you're just listening, yes, I still have it up. Still would like to see this thing rip through 8. Also just scrolling through charts as well. SPY is high. It was just high of day. So look for some things to start going here. W we've played in the past. I remember this thing is super spready, super whippy. We don't have any shares there though. HTZ, this one could be interesting. Need a little bit more. Can't really hit HTZ here. Wouldn't have enough shares. There we go. See if we can get up through the 60s here. No, if it wants to go back down through 50, it's just the range isn't great enough. I don't have a button for 25 cents. Apparently I might need to put one in there, because that would have been one right there. I'm going to leave OMI alone unless it wants to pop back up on the scanner here. HTZ still holding over 550. If it can make a run up here through 560, might be interested. And again, another one that just poked through the high of day from yesterday. It's coming right back down as of right now. No real pullback though yet, so I'd still be fine with getting into this trade. Let's actually put it up here so you guys can see it. AL, that's coming off the bottom. Not really interested there at the moment. The volume's not very good on that one anyway. SPY is actually over the highs from yesterday now. Made a nice run. See if HTZ can make a run here. 570 would be perfect. Here we go. Just waiting to see if we can get this push. It's crazy how slow this thing moves for how much volume it gets. Then it just becomes all super whippy, just like that. There's really not much we can do there because the range just isn't that great. 570 we were hitting the bid, but we didn't get there. So we're going to get away from this one. I wish I might have to add a 25-cent button. That would have gave us 100 shares there. So we would only had to get 10 cents out of it. Risk 10 cents to make 10 cents. Because it definitely kept us out of that trade. I wasn't going to hit it and have to try to get 20 cents, which was the full move back. It wouldn't really make sense. I mean, I could have just manually entered the trade, I guess. It's only my second day messing around with this, so. Volume here on CVNA isn't that great. Pump making a move to the downside here. SPY is coming back down as well. It's kind of frustrating. I was going to see what it did down here at 280. I was actually interested because we would have had nice support there at this 270 area. Excuse me. had that initial push there at the bell. The SPY is very undecided at the moment. LB looks like it could be something. Need some volume though to come in here, give us a nice little push. Right up towards 11 would be nice. Still watching pump, but pump is looking like it is going to kind of chop around. LB, we're looking for this to go up towards 11. And nope. Can't get anything to do what we want it to do. Yes, Camden. Open. Open. Took RCL long. I guess that's a good thing. Oh, well, maybe not. It's actually just a downside. I didn't even see that pop up. I can't find anything. Nothing really gave us our setup that we really like. We were excited because we could have got it. If the SPY would have just ripped right at the bell, there would have been so many setups in our that we look for, but we just did not get those. Yeah, RCL long here right off the bottom. That's a pretty good one. Just out of curiosity, 25, 20. And then $1.25, just 50. Yeah, you would have got it too. Well, it would have went right up to it. Nice, nice, very good trade, man. Looks solid. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything. And like I said, everything that we could have had, HTZ, it literally just poked its head through. What was the other one? Etsy. Same thing, poked its head through right here, came right back down. And there was one more. It wasn't LB. LB just wasn't really, that was just a weird one. There was one more though. Oh, NVTA. Same thing. Just poked its head through and then came back down. So they all would have worked obviously, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for that extension through that previous resistance and we just couldn't get it. So pump did end up coming all the way down here a little bit. We can get that quick little underneath 280 here. This thing could be worth it because then we wouldn't even need to get up to 3. Just have to get under a little bit under it. We'd basically be risking that 270 area. Oh, big pop. Big pop up there. I was thinking about trying to get in there at 84, but Would have had to get in on the bid, which we wouldn't have anyway. Look at that. Now we got some propping. Some big orders coming in on the bid. A little bit of a slower trade anyway. Not really what we're looking for. See if that order follows up here. Yeah, look at that. Nice little quick pop. That would have been what we were looking for. Still wouldn't have got filled though. We would have needed it to go through 3. That was why I wanted it to get under 80. It would have just been an easier trade. Yeah, so as you can see, we still wouldn't be out of this. What the heck's going on here? I mean, NRZ just halting left and right. mRNA here with a pretty big drop. Looks like we kind of missed that one. Man. Let's try and it looks like it's gonna try 3. We would have needed that pop through. Even if we would have got 84, we would have needed 304. CCL actually making a move here. It's funny because CCL and the SPY have basically been going opposite directions lately. SPY's actually coming all the way back down to its lows, and CCL's moving. I don't have any shares there though to short if we wanted to, but there's the move on pump, attempting 3 here. Hey, share. There is plenty.
He can play with it too. Here, Camden. He got the milk. It is not just yours. Okay? You can get up and you can reach in. Just like he
It's quite okay, Ponzi. Not expecting you guys to sit here and talk. I know it's more of just a hangout.
Here. Up.
Our pump went through. So it went up to 303.98. We would have been 0.0002 short of getting filled there. I mean, I would switch the chart to something else, but there's really nothing else to look at right now. I'm flipping through on the bottom chart, just looking for something. CIM, actually. Let's take a look here. What's going on here? We have support here at 642. 7. See if we can get that move down here towards 50. If he wants to continue down towards 50 before getting this pullback, might be interested. Come on, come on. All right, I missed that one as well. Nothing is giving us the entry that we want. Super focus is good, Ponzi. I'd love to know what the heck you're super focused on because I can't find anything to trade this morning. I mean, I did miss a couple earlier. Now I'm just sitting here scrolling. It's been a lot of smaller range movers this morning as well. I was very interested here in CIM. We just needed that one more little push down there towards 650. Didn't get it. Thoughts on HOD? Is that a stock? Or are you asking on high of day? HOD. Yeah, it's not a stock. I didn't think it was. What are you asking, Zenwar? Trading the big cappers. You trading options, Ponzi? I think you are, right? I feel like I saw you post it in the Discord yesterday. So like no volume. Ah, CFD's got you. Oh, that's right, TradeNet. That's what I remember seeing. Pumps back down to that 280 area. It looks like it never did quite get to 304. It got to that 303.98. That's kind of funny. Wonder if I would have gotten any kind of fill there. Gotcha, Ponzi. Have you actually been able to take any money out of TradeNet? Have you tried? Just out of curiosity. You know, you always hear those horror stories. Saw Etsy on the scanner here. Just towards the bottom. It had about a 9, so I figured I'd pull it up just see what it was doing. It's actually interesting here. We're at 38. I'd like to see this thing go to 39 all at once. What do you think of shorting into gap downs? I mean, that's more of a you're trying to go with the trend type move, so I don't necessarily disagree with it. But they can be a little bit harder because if they gap down, they already used a ton of their selling pressure. Well, that's the problem. A lot of those gap downs don't work because they don't have any more selling pressure. But some of them, you know, they'll just kind of fade because there's nobody buying either. So looking for Etsy to make a little bit of a run here up to 39. Ah, come on.
This is not being nice. This is not being nice. Stop. It is not being nice to your brother. Here, Kim. Go ahead.
It's not. We're looking for more of a candle like one of these first two candles. Need like a nice little push to extend ourselves. Just gonna be patient with it. I've seen this setup so many times where we'll get in just because it looks extended and then it just rips. So if we miss it after this little bit of grinding, then so be it, but we want that push up through 39. That's what we're looking for here. Got a lot of shorts probably from right here underwater. You can see it did form a nice little bull flag there. Makes you wonder how many of these shorts are looking to kind of cover out their positions if they're still actually holding for some reason. There we go. Let's get that move up here towards 39. I thought we were going to get it. It had promise. I was ready to hit the button when I saw it go through 39. I'm going to be disappointed. I was so excited to get on and trade today. I backtested. I was using the DOS replay so much last night. I was just super excited to get on this morning and get some trades in, but hey, if they don't set up, they don't set up. Yeah, I'm going to just say jide, because I'm assuming that is how it's said. If you want a lot of videos, like live trading videos on that, go watch a lot of GDT's older videos back when he was with TradeNet, because that's exactly what he would do, is short those gap downs. He would basically look for a pop at the bell, basically a little bit of a short squeeze at the bell from people covering from the gap down, and then he would short into that looking for it to continue down to the lows. It's a very, I found watching him in the past that it was a very 50-50 type trade, and they can get away from you pretty quickly. Yeah, Mr. Gifford, definitely. Bring that up tonight. I'll actually pull it up and we can use it. It's basically what you're looking at now. It's just a replay. It's kind of like Thinkorswim's on demand, but it's with DOS. So the other thing we could do here is look for a descending triangle if we really wanted to. So right now it's trying to use this 40 area as support. So if it kind of holds 40 and we form a little descending triangle, we could look to play that. But if this still wants to run too, I'm still interested. A lot of shorts are trapped here. We're looking for that big candle, like this candle, this candle. So we're looking for like a 60 cent candle. This one was actually a $1.30 candle. This one was, actually this was a dollar candle. So did I read this one wrong? Oh yeah, this was a $1.50 candle. So yeah, we're looking for a point move type candle to get into this thing. We want to see that squeeze. We're not trying to predict tops. We're not trying to do any of that stuff. We're looking for that nice quick move, right? The more intense the move, the weaker the trend. The stronger the move, the weaker the trend. I mean, this thing has every sign that it wants to go higher. It's just not yet. GPMT. I'm still cycling through other charts that pop up as well. Still haven't seen anything else. This looks very bullish at the moment. All right, Ponzi, hopefully you had a good day. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Appreciate you stopping by. If you want to stop by tonight, guys, don't forget about the Friday night live stream. Again, I'm still looking to ship away my my first 2 balls, but we got to hit 35 viewers concurrent. So if you guys want to come help try to hit that number tonight and maybe get your chance to win some of the balls that I drink every Friday night, feel free to stop by and we'll try to get that giveaway going. Here we go. Trying to get up there towards high of day. It's spelled BAWLS. Oops. What did I just do? Where did I type that? I have no idea where I just typed that. Making sure I'm not in any positions or anything. They're the sugar-free kind. Here we go, high of day. See if we can get that push through. I think we'd be using about the point. They're still around the point move here. There's 39. Let's see if we can get this big burst up through. Point is 40 cents. We just need this thing to really extend. This thing's just grinding right now, right? What does this look like to you guys? It looks like a grinder. If you really step back and look at it, yeah, it's kind of extended, but not really. It just looks like a typical grinder. I'm not looking to just jump into a grinder. Yeah, if you Google BAWLS, you'll see what I'm talking about. I've been trying to get them to sponsor the channel. Their way of sponsoring is they just send you cases of their product. So they wouldn't really be like giving me any money or anything. It'd be money in the form of product, which then I would be giving away most of it anyways. But I've said it for a few weeks now. Actually, it's probably been over a month, that on the Friday night live stream, if we get to 35 concurrent viewers, I would be giving away 2 of them to one of the viewers that are there for the Friday night live stream. The only caveat is you have to live in the United States, just for shipping purposes. Come on, Etsy. You're the only thing worth looking at the moment. And even so, you're not even on the scanner, but if you give me the move I'm looking for, I would assume you'll pop up on the scanner. Come on. At this point, this thing needs to just kind of rip through 39.50. We need to get like a big short squeeze here. All these people that are underwater trying to short this thing on the way up. So far, it's just taking the grinding route. Yes, Camden. Daddy's got just a little bit longer.
No treat, Camden. I just told you no.
Dang it, Etsy. Dang it. I just cannot get anything to do what we wanted to do today.
More juice? You want more?
This is one that you could probably look at in about 15 minutes or so, and it'll probably be in a descending triangle. So, I mean, we're going to leave it up. There's something else to look at the moment. Not for us anyways. I pulled PUMP up. It finally is back up to that $3 area. It actually got to 304 on the ask. 305 is sitting on the ask right now. Where are your donuts? Da, 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 da. Spy is gearing up again here too, man. That thing almost got down to the lows, and now it's right back, headed right back up to the highs. Maybe we'll get some action here. What did CCL end up doing? That thing came back down. It's not in a big range though at the moment. I didn't even look at my portfolio this morning. Oh, yep, not too bad. It's crazy. So, long-term investing can be so swingy. That's why they tell you to just get in and forget about it. Right, we were up like $600 at some point, which was 66% on that initial $1,000 that we had traded with. But you gotta think of it. You know, if that was the full $5,000, it really isn't that much. And on top of that, we're trying to make a lot more. Yeah, if we would have got out right then and there, that would have been the top, but you don't know that. We could have found a cure the next day for the Roni, and we would have been fine. Spy might have skyrocketed. This Etsy, look at this thing just grinding. Just grinding away. It's kind of fun to see something like this happen and not be a part of it. Because usually when we're watching something grind away like this, we're just kind of in it. The Rona is just a cover-up for the financial problems. What? What are you talking about? What financial problems? Come on, Etsy, you can do it. Rip. Squeeze all them shorts out. I mean, now we're honestly looking for that big move through 40, right? We need this pop through 39.50 and then through 40. We're live for the most part. Let me see if I can show you. So 46, 40. Let's see how long it takes. So we'll see. We'll look at 10:12 when we get there. So we're about 10 seconds behind. I say it usually starts around like 2 to 3 seconds, and I think just like from buffering, and I actually we were on Plex, so I'm actually going through a proxy right now. So that's probably not helping the situation either. Yeah, Etsy hasn't been in the scanner for a while. I'm not looking to trade it. We haven't got anything yet, GDT. I'm waiting for Etsy to actually squeeze. I can't find anything else. I missed. You got one of the ones that I missed. Etsy earlier. This move. I actually stayed out of it because it was about to halt. And I also, you know me, I like looking for the moves through that previous resistance. So I didn't quite get it. Just kind of poked its head through. And then ever since then, it's just been kind of grinding. So we never really got the setup that we're looking for. The other one was NVTA. That was the other one that we missed. It did the same thing. Just kind of poked its head through that previous resistance. RCL's dropping. Yeah, it's kind of at its lows. It's actually almost down to my initial entry. Is the SPY coming back down too? Yeah, a little bit. So we had a big volume bar here finally on Etsy, but it looks like it might have been somebody soaking up some orders there at 39.50. And that's usually what happens afterwards. Somebody, I guess people realized, oh, somebody's soaking up some orders there. Time to get out of the train. The train is stopped at the station. That was a really bad analogy, but. Ray Ray, you can survive 15 more minutes, bud. You can watch it. Just let Daddy finish up. Because you can watch that, and that'll actually be perfect timing for when we have to leave, when it's over. I don't know. I guess you'll find out. No, Pop's working. Pop said he's only gonna. Pop said he was only gonna work like 2 days a week, and now he's working 5 days a week again. Who would have thought? Yeah, I'm watching Etsy at the moment. I'm not allowed to leave. Carl, yes, yep, every morning. I go live around 9:25, about 5 minutes before the bell rings, and then I usually get off around 10:30. So it depends. Like yesterday, Trump tweeted at like 10:28, so we actually were on until almost 11 because we were making some trades. We also have a Friday night live stream every Friday. That starts at 10:30 Eastern. So if you're interested in getting one last little dose of the market and asking any questions, kind of hanging out with everybody. I was just telling everybody earlier, for anyone that wasn't here, I'm still trying to get that stream. I think we got to 29. It was either 29 or 30 was the highest. But I had said I want to get to 35 concurrent viewers, and we will give away some balls, the energy drink, here on the stream. The only catch, like I had said before, is you have to live in the U.S. for shipping purposes. But there just hasn't been. I'm going to put Etsy up on the bottom chart just because it's not really doing what we want. But going back to, I mean, this was the one earlier, like I had said, we had that previous resistance that we were looking at. This is no longer a previous resistance that we're looking at. If we were looking for an extension now, I guess it would be right here because it also used it as support now, right here at the like 38.90 area. NVTA was the other one. I feel like there was one other one. I don't remember which one it was, but yeah, NVTA did the exact same thing. Poked its head through yesterday's high. Didn't quite give us any kind of extension. We were looking through 1350 there. Didn't quite get it. Yeah, Etsy, this is just a grinder. I mean, look at this thing. Just grinded its way up. I'm sure if I put like the 8, just to satisfy some people here, let's put the 8 moving average here. Yeah, look, just rode it all the way up. A lot of people are obsessed with the 8 EMA, but I mean, when you have grinders like this, that's typically what it's following is that 8 EMA. The Tiger King. My mom, I was over at my mom's yesterday, and she had asked me if I had watched Tiger King, and I said no. And she was like, all right, well, let me just tell you what it's about. And I was like, okay. And I did not realize it was going to take a half an hour for her to go through this entire show. I thought it had like just started, and it was something that it was going to be like a couple episodes, but no. She sat there for, it was like 25, 30 minutes and explained this whole show to me. And I was like, okay, that guy's life is pretty messed up. And she probably didn't hit. I don't know. I mean, she was telling me how he was gay, ended up marrying 2 druggies that weren't gay. That was the start of it. He was taking cubs from the zoo. I think it was his zoo because like he was a zookeeper or something, and he was using them like out on the street, like letting people come up and pet them and play with them or whatever when they were still cubs. And then apparently they thought that he was in some kind of animal cruelty thing because once the cubs got too big, he couldn't really afford to feed them. And he ended up going to court or something. And then one of the guys that came in to try to help him ended up turning against him and ended up screwing him. He ended up in jail for something that supposedly he probably didn't do. She explained this way better. I was like listening because I was interested, but then like there was a point where I was like, this isn't really something I feel like I would watch or be interested in. So then I kind of started to stop listening. And yeah. So I don't really remember all of it, but yeah, she did mention Carol. I forgot about Carol. Yeah. No, she went into it. All right, Jason. Yeah, man. I'll see you tonight if you stop by. I don't know if I want to watch it. I don't even have time to watch all my shows. You guys should go watch Westworld. Westworld is amazing. There's a lot of shows that are amazing, but right now, current show is Westworld. Another good show that they just released the next season is Ozark. It's a really good show. You watch the first season of Ozark, and you can binge them because they're Netflix shows. But that show is great. Jason Bateman is really good in that show. The guy that convinced his wife to pick out a hot babysitter for him to bang. Are you caught up on Westworld? I don't want to give any. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but yeah, and Ozark. You have to admit those are 2 pretty awesome shows. They're probably my 2 favorite shows. I'm really sad. I love watching Hawaii Five-0. I know that one's kind of one of those just like normal type shows. We got a little descending triangle here forming. I was hoping to maybe get in that before the 39 drop. Be looking to make 50, risking 50 here if we can get a little pop back up towards 39 here. This thing is pretty spready. Just don't like the big push down it made there. Might try to just take one trade here. Little descending triangle action. It's getting bought. It's getting bought back up though. Oh crap. Should have took it. Oh, look, and then Brian jumps in and he's like, I'm short Etsy. Damn it. Brian, like, moves stocks. I'm just kidding. He doesn't actually move stocks. That was a complete joke. It's like I could still do it, but that was such like a a big candle for what Etsy's doing that I didn't think it was going to get right back down there to 80 right away. And now it's through 80. Ah, see, just trigger shy today. Look at that, right down. We would have, man. Okay, I fail today. Look at that, I fail. You guys are seeing it live. I am a failure. Yep, I'm a good sideline reporter. I know what I should be doing. I just don't do it. What is he talking about? SNGX. Whoa, what happened there? That was a big move on SNGX. Very small range, though. Well, now that Etsy is pretty much dead to me, Mr. Wonderful, I'll show you what SNGX did here. Made a pretty big pop here on some pretty good volume. Range is really small, though. Reverse trade Netflix. Yeah, that actually looks like a pretty decent one. Looks like it's trying to form a support here at 361.50 area. One of these days. Don't be a jerk. But I deserve it. I deserve it. That's twice. I should have traded Etsy twice today. I even called it. I called the descending triangle back here on this candle, the 1018 candle, and I don't know. Just out of it today. What's the SPY doing? Just out of curiosity. SPY's actually getting crushed. Look at that. All the way down to its lows. SNGX ran right back up to the highs there. Yeah, it's Friday. It's very true. I'd rather go in flat with no trades than force any kind of trades. I really felt like, because I mean, look, the SPY, I was so happy this morning with the SPY right here when we were at 9 o'clock when I had got on. I was like, look at all these stocks are going to look just like this. And all we needed was the SPY to kind of hold steady and then rip at the open. And we were going to have so many opportunities on those extensions through yesterday's highs, and we just couldn't get it. All we did was poke through, and this is what all the charts look like. They all just kind of poke through, and they were all fake outs. I wanted those extensions. We didn't get any of them. None of them. So, very sad day. That's where I need to be able to trade other setups, but again, we're still kind of in account building mode. To demonstrate here. One break even on CCL, and then one winner. It's like a decent winner there. Excuse me. Oh yeah, dang. He said, no, it's not too bad. It's still in that little 50-cent range. RCKT Rocket. I think I remember watching GDT. I think you said this. You're like, I'm not trading Rocket because it could do just that or something. It could rock it up. I don't even remember what you said, but it was a lot funnier than what I just said. Constantine, are you gonna come in here and tell me that you traded Etsy? Let me scroll up. You traded TRTX on the long side. Look at you. Oh, man. That looks like a really sweet trade. Nice. Well done. I haven't really been in the room too much this morning. It's been kind of slow. I mean, Scott usually posts like 10 trades, though, and he only posted 4, so that should go to show you right there. Yeah, hell no, it's a forewarning. Yeah. Yeah, that was more along the lines of what you said. It's like Kevin was actually saying something about pump yesterday. He was like, I traded pump because that's all it is. It's a pump. Pump's usually a pump. Which, he's not wrong. So that SNGX, obviously something we weren't going to play. No range there. You need a bunch of shares to play these little dollar stocks. Almost called it a penny stock because that's basically what it is at this point. GDT says LYV is moving to the downside. Here we go. Nice little ISW call out. What's CRC doing? This thing has some room. LYV. What's the spread? The spread is actually really good on this. We're gonna try this one. I hit it where I did because we were under that 30 area. So if we can get the pop back up to 30, we might get the fill, but it gives us plenty of room under 29 as well. See if we can get that quick pop up. Man, this thing is whippy. Look at this. That thing's got really spready really quick. Now, if it wants to continue, it could hurt. Well, not hurt, but obviously get stopped out if it gets down there, which it is looking like it wants to. But we'll see. I actually like the entry there. Obviously, it could have been a little better if we waited, but it actually did try to pop back up. Ooh, look at this thing. You didn't miss it yet, GDT. It's still giving you plenty of opportunity. We're sitting at 38, so if we get through 50, we're in trouble. There we go, back through 29. This thing is super whippy. See if we can get a squeeze up here towards 30 real quick. That's the fun part about these single entries. You just hit the button when you think it's best and you just wait. There we go. So if we can get through 50, we might get a nice little pop. We got pretty close there. We were up into the 60s on the initial pop back up, but we didn't quite get it. Now we're coming back down. We need this thing to get over 29 and kind of hold. Because if we stay under 29, it's definitely not a good sign. We're probably going to go, yeah, look, we're coming down. If we get through 50, we're pretty much going to get stopped out here. This thing, the spread on this thing is crazy. We're probably definitely going to get some crazy slippage. But thankfully, it's a pretty big spread, so we only have 12 shares. There we go. See if we can get this pop up. Not asking for much. That's all we want. Brian just said, I'm thinking 30-ish. That's all we want. That's all we need. It's just that little push to 30. See if we can get through 50 here. Just need that little pop through 50 all the way up to 30 and we're good. Kind of climbing here. Keep climbing, keep climbing, keep climbing. Right there. There we go. We're through 50. See if we, oh, got shoved right back down. Look how whippy that thing got. Wonder if that's people selling, you know, buying the bottom, selling through that 50 pop because they know the liquidity is going to be there. Nothing we can do about that. See if we can get back through 50 again. Hopefully the big sellers are gone this time. All right, Ponzi. I'll see you tonight if you stop by. If not, have a good weekend. I'll see you Monday morning. Just can't get that push through 50. Come on. Just need that one little push. Keeps trying. Come on, come on. Just need that one little squeeze. There we go. We're at 50 through. Come on, give us that squeeze. 67, 72. Now, we're not going to get the fill in the ask, which kind of sucks. So we're probably going to need this thing to go through 30. All we need is that one little pop here. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, come on. We're almost there. Just give us that pop through 30. 85. Don't do it to us. Come on. Come on. We're so close, yet so far away. Only if we had 100 shares, we could get filled before it goes through. Come on, give us that one little pop. No, going the wrong way. Come on, 89. Almost there. 93. Come on. Don't do it to us. 98. We're on the ask. On the ask. Come on. You got to be kidding me. Every part of me wants to be patient with this. We were on the ask there. 96. It's like, how do we not get the there we go. I was going to say, how do we not get the 30 test there? Alrighty. So we got the winner. Thank you, GDT. So that's how the strat works. I mean, you guys saw it yesterday too, but we get a nice little range order after we get in, and boom, there we go. Loving it. So we're going to end there, 10:30 on the dot. Appreciate you all stopping by. Don't forget that the like button on the way out. GDT, appreciate you stopping by. If you guys are interested in videos just like these, feel free to go check out GDT's page. He puts them out every day. He's been killing it lately. I mean, absolutely killing it. 2-3x his quota every single day. So I will catch you guys tonight if you want to stop by for the Friday night live stream. That's at 10:30 Eastern. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below. I'm also going to put a video out for this trade that we just had, and that's all I got. So I will see you guys tonight if I don't. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you Monday morning. Peace.